Greetings, Cancer, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Jumping in to get your rune for the energetic pass. Here we have the god Ing's rune of Ingwas. This is the god of fertility. This is the Norse pantheon. This is a planting the seed in the fertile soil type of energy. This is like an ego type of healing energy too. So this is also known as like the divine masculine's rune. This is being challenged or blessed with aspects in your energetic past here. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is also a good reminder to let you know that we also have divine masculine and feminine aspects within us both. So balance in those. When we work on one of those, we're kind of blessing the other simultaneously, which is beautiful. So you could be with this. Why is this more the divine masculine kind of healing work? Well, when you plant the seed in the fertile soil, you're walking away with knowing rather than guessing. You have that healed sense of ego in being more like stoic in that energy and walking away with knowing that it's going to grow, right? You know that now, or back then here, right, was a great opportunity, a great chance to invest, to plant seeds, to start something new, right? To really balance yourself. In your energetic near future, or excuse me, in your now, this is your near future spot here. This is past, present, future. All right. This is Ewas, the horse rune. This is the energetic source that's proven itself to you time and time again throughout many instances of your life. So that's like man's best friend, the horse. This is like an inner or outer pilgrimage, the rune of journey. This is to travel. You could be on a vacation, going on a vacation, thinking about a vacation right now, thinking about travel. This could be an inner and outer journey. This could be just being open to the spiritual reciprocity and spiritual recharge of the present moment, seeking out like a spiritual recharging kind of energy. This is an energy, like I said, the energy that's proven itself to you time and time again throughout your life. This is like that energetic source that reflects your intuition, it kind of helps ground you. So it's like a spiritual recharge in that kind of an energy, in the pilgrimage energy. This could be with a lot of us being in the now or visiting family. So that's like pilgrimage. We're traveling to go see family. That's a sense of a pilgrimage, right? Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. But for a lot of us, this could be a spiritual recharging place as literal as like a tree, or Machu Picchu, or Stonehenge, or an ice cream shop. Take what resonates here, okay? In your energetic near future, the rune for the pull is in Ewas. Ewas is the world axis. This is like the world tree, Yggdrasil, in the Norse pantheon. This is like your the squirrel in the middle of this axis, like masterfully balancing the information between the great condor at the top of the tree of life and the great serpent at the bottom. So it's like a balance of head and heart energy. You can kind of interpret it that way with this masterful balance here, with this divine masculine healing work. I think you're learning like this is also nicknamed the U branch, more of just being present, but also being able to be flexible, being strong, being durable. This is called the U of the Yggdrasil. The tree of life was based off of the yew tree, and that's a very flexible wood that they used to make bows out of. Very strong, durable, very tough wood. So this is enhanced aspects of that in your upcoming near future. This is balancing out, right, all those energies, being flexible here. This is a reminder too that when we flex too much or not enough, our branches can snap off, and we can have to force to slow down, go within with the rune Isa, stuck, maybe even frozen, needing to just go within, maybe even repeating life lessons. When we're flexible enough, though, this kind of transmutes almost into the rune of Soilos, so you can kind of see the sun on the other side of the branches as they're swaying, right? So again, this is just letting you know you can weather anything, especially when you feel like this spiritual recharge going on. This is going to add to your durability, to your toughness, to your strength, your flexibility coming up here in your energetic future. And the influence is in your test of faith. This is August. This is also very grounding energy. Again, when the rune has the line going straight down, that's very grounding aspects there. And the lines going up here, this is the antlers, your divine connection and protection to or with divine. So built-in divine defense, built-in divine connection is really beautiful, because this is just letting you know too that you are like that elk with that hoof planted, grounded, right? You're very grounded, and you have that built-in defense. You're divinely connected going through this journey, right? This is grounding energy. I think you are getting your spiritual recharge on. I think you're not being really tested in your aspects of faith. I think you're actually being looking, or maybe even looking, maybe your faith is drained and you're looking for that rejuvenation of faith, like that. I think Taurus had this earlier too, where it was kind of like getting their inspiration back, and I think you could be kind of feeling some of this too, where you're getting kind of some of your faith back. If this reading resonates, consider a private session to explore your path, your energy, and the guidance of the runes more deeply. Each comment, share, or subscription helps this work reach more seekers like you who are looking for clarity and growth. Thank you all for showing up, for engaging, and for honoring your journey. Together, we are strengthened in this circle of awakening. Your energetic advice for the now is to do this thoroughly, whatever this is. This is Theresos. Theresos is like the thorn or the giant. I like to interpret this as the hammer, as Mjolnir is Thor's hammer, that lightning quick strike of the hammer. It's very thorough. Once you start that swing, it's very thorough in its completion. Now it can build, or it can destroy, or it can protect. The hammer can do any of those three things. So the choice is up to you, but whatever this is, do it thoroughly. Get all the information, dot those I's, cross the T's, show up for yourself and do your work diligently. Even in Reiki, one of the principles is just for today, I will do my work diligently, right? So this is beautiful, good advice. Be thorough in this energy, whatever this recharge, this pilgrimage is. That you're going through, this test of resetting of your faith. I think this is really you just like centering yourself, grounding yourself, kind of like, I think you can feel this kind of coming. Yeah. Like you started something, but you're like, okay, now since I started that, it's getting tested a little bit. Well, obviously, because you just did something new. Or something different than what somebody else was expecting, and it kind of rubbed up against you energetically, kind of needing to kind of recharge a little bit. But this is doing whatever work you're doing very thoroughly, whatever it is, building, destroying, protecting. Let me know in the comments below how this is resonating here for you in your outcome here for this in the future here. Well, overall for the week is Dagas. This is transmutation. This is clarity. This is that nexus, that 0 point in the dichotomy or the polarity type of energies, that night into day or day into night, that transmutation, right? Like the temperance card where the 2 cups, right? You're in the middle. You're like the master of this energy, where you have like that infinite clarity, like the hourglass is tipped on its side, where time seems to stand still, and you are very patient and know that you can transmute whatever it is. And you have this clarity, and like you know that you're changed too with what work you've done, with what the seed that you've planted here, right? You've been nurturing it throughout this. And so Cancer, throughout this, you have this beautiful, I think, like this butterfly emerging from the chrysalis, where you get to fly out into the wind and kind of like really strengthen your wings, so to speak. This is like a strength training into like testing your new abilities, I guess you could say, so to speak. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates here for you. But we're going to get a card of clarity here from the messages from the Fairies Oracle deck here for this week. So Divine and Fairies, please show us clearly, what message of clarity do you have for this week for Cancer's divinely guided rune reading? Now, the Fairies are divinely guided beings who love to assist us in our journeys. Fairies are amazing beings. So, Fairies, please show us clearly, what message of clarity do you have for us today? Well, one card of clarity. Ooh, flipped one up specifically for you. This is beautiful. Winter. And we are just about on the calendar aspect and the Yule part of the year. So meteorological and calendar winter here. So the answers to your prayers, it says, and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months, is what this says. All right, I'm going to look up what additional information this card has, but this is beautiful because this, yeah, I kind of got this nowness kind of energy along with this here too, Cancer. So this is interesting. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, especially as I'm reading the card here. I just need to find the page here. Okay, again, the bottom of the card says, the answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. Winter is a time of completion, and this card indicates that your desires are realized during these months. In the meantime, just as the animals and birds make plans for the season, continue working towards your goals by following your hunches and intuitive guidance. Additional meanings for the card are to take a rest, or to connect with family members and friends, or complete a project, or respect your body's needs, or call on the fairies to help you in overcoming procrastination. That's a good one. Or you are moving to a cooler location. The last couple here, Cancer, are plan a wintertime holiday or a visit. Or this could be the final one here, is eating cooling foods from an Ayurvedic standpoint. Include those types of foods in your diet. Okay, namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.